I've got an update on turkeys. I'm gonna get this brooder set up. We are done with the turkeys. We're about done housing these turkeys in the house. They're getting big enough. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna bring 5 turkeys out tonight or today. We're gonna get 5 out and we're gonna leave them out here and we're just gonna see. We're gonna see if they survive the night. I'm more concerned with predators. So I wanna see if there is a predator. A couple months ago, we had predators come in and they ate through the chicken wire. Good morning, I am Dustin Aleman. This is Aleman Family Homestead. Our hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead, hit subscribe. Keep giving us some likes. Keep bringing comments, feedback. Appreciate y'all. Hey, we're gonna go do a garden check today. We've got 2 pig moves. I've got an update on turkeys. We'll bring you along for the ride. All right, so quick garden check. All right, so here's what we've got going on. It's outgrowing itself. Natalie, I was just talking to Nat. Nat and the kids are gonna come out today. They're gonna spend an hour or so in here and just trim up, get everything somewhat organized in here. You can see it's jungle-esque. We've got some tomatoes. These paste tomatoes are starting to turn red, which is great. So the cool thing about these, so Natalie and I were just talking about this the other day. She started this plant, I believe is either January or February. And we really need to be intentional next year about doing that. Getting all of our tomatoes, our peppers started early on so that it's August right now. Come August, it's fruiting, but it's starting to turn red. It's ready to harvest. So that's what we want. Oh, you can see that. There's a cool bumblebee. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's cool. So yeah, again, it's ever changing. We're always trying to get better, try to come up with new ideas. This year, this was the first year we did these climbing walls for our squashes. That was a game changer. We only did 2. We're gonna do multiple rows of that next year. So all of these volunteer tomatoes, I think, unfortunately, are cherries. So we're gonna have a ton of cherries. We were hoping we had some other ones, but all good, all good. Look, everything's looking good. It's a jungle in here. Nat and the kids are gonna come trim it up later. So I'll bring you in tomorrow to show you. Maybe we'll see if they make any progress. I'm gonna get this brooder set up. We are done with the turkeys. I'll chat about that here in a minute. We gotta get our turkeys out here. Okay, so we are done. We're about done housing these turkeys in the house. They're getting big enough. We're gonna bring them out. What we're thinking is, over the years, we've used these hot plates. We've never had issues with them until this year, where all these turkeys just go in and start squishing each other, and you wake up the next morning and they're all squished because they're piling on one another. We're not huge fans of that. We bought another bulb, a heat lamp. So we have 2 of those inside right now. One in our laundry room, one in our living room. Go check out previous videos. I've talked about it. I've showed you our setup on that. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna bring 5 turkeys out tonight or today. We're gonna get 5 out. I will bring 1 heat lamp I'm gonna set one of these heat plates up for 5 of them. I'm gonna open this whole box up and we're gonna leave them out here and we're just gonna see. We're gonna see if they survive the night. I'm more concerned with predators. So I wanna see if there is a predator. A couple months ago, we had predators come in and they ate through the chicken wire. And again, we have since rebuilt this. We removed all the chicken wire and now we only have hardware cloth. So I think we're okay, but we went over the top, and I also had a duck. I had 2 ducks in here just for loudness, for sound, to keep the predators away. I'm not gonna bring a duck in. We have way too many turkeys. We can't afford to have a duck and all of these turkeys in here, because eventually I want all the turkeys in here until they're big enough to bring out on pasture. So we're gradually bringing them out. We're gonna try 5. We're gonna get 5 out here today. We'll get them set up with the heat, plate, food, water, see how they survive the night, and we'll check in tomorrow morning. All right, we're gonna do things a little backwards today. Nat's already over here moving the fence for our breeders. We're gonna move these breeders first because we want them along this hot line. So we've just been flopping them along the cow fence. That's how we're energizing their fence. So we're gonna flop them first, and then we're gonna bring our meat pigs over right next to them. So we're gonna have a decent move today. So you can see Nat's setting up the net right next to our breeders. We're just gonna flop them here. Once they're done, we're still gonna energize them off of this net, off of the cow net. And then our meat pigs are way over there. Evie's over there she's taking care of all our birds. We're gonna move those meat pigs. They're easier to move than these guys. We're still very, we're not too confident that if these pigs get out, we can get them back in. And we've chased them around for hours. And that was weeks and weeks ago, but you know, we don't wanna go down that road again. So it's easier just to open them up, set up the net, open them up and let them in. With these guys, they'll follow food, we can get them in. Couple videos ago, we were talking about our girl looked pregnant. We reached back out to the guy we bought her from, and he's like, no, she's 5 months old. She wasn't around anybody. She looks huge. We've never experienced this. We've raised girl hogs before for slaughter, and they've never done this. They've never dropped their belly like this. So I don't know. We think she's pregnant. We don't know. We just don't know. We've never done this before. I've never seen a girl pig do that. So my only thought is she has to be pregnant. But I mean, her belly is huge.
Bigger.
It's huge. I mean, look at that. She has to be pregnant. She has to be pregnant. She's huge. Look at that belly.
Yeah,
her belly's dropping. Her teats are enlarged.
So we need to see what type of pregnancy test there is for these days. I mean,
Yeah. So yeah, again, we're very, very new to this. When we bought them, we were told they're 5 months old. They're not gonna breed until 8 months, which was perfect for our timeline. We wanted them to breed right at that 8 months, give us baby pigs in about January. She has to be pregnant. So, and again, we don't know. So we're researching it, we're figuring it out. We gotta get a pregnancy test for the hog. We don't know timeline. I guess that's the only challenge is we've got to get this boy away from her about a month before she has her piglets. And that's easy. He's intact. Our other boys are not. We'll just commingle. We'll put him with them until we figure it out and leave her alone. But we need a timeline. We got to get this figured out. And the other thing we don't want to do is pull him off of her if she's not pregnant. I just can't imagine that she's not. But we don't want to ruin that either, right? So if we remove him, the whole point of these two being together is to get pregnant. So we have a lot to work out. We'll keep you updated. Henley, over here right now. Come here, over here. Come on, go pick. Is there food out?
there you go. The piggies.
Okay, so fresh paddock for these piggies. It's always a good day. It's always fun getting these pigs on fresh grass. You can see what they did. They were here for about a week. Well, they were here a week. I mean, they did great devastation. I mean, you could see what these pigs are doing week over week. It's very, very obvious where they were. So doing exactly what we need. Little disturbance. We're gonna now go get our meat pigs and we're gonna put them right next to them. So we're gonna get them right next to these hogs. So they're gonna be right next to each other. We'll put them right here. So this is gonna be a bigger move because they're far away. So we're gonna set up their feed pans right here. Set up the net right next to them. So they're running parallel. That way we can essentially jump these nets now. So now, and then we'll put the hens, tomorrow we're gonna move the hens on this side. So it'll be hogs, hens, and then the thought is now we're just going out that way. We're gonna go that way. So we've ran them over here in the past. We've never made it out there. I don't know if we will. I feel like timeline, I think this is always my plan and thought, and then by the time we slaughter them, it's just we never make it. We never make it far enough. But I don't know, maybe Nat and I'll talk. We've never gone that way either, so maybe it's an opportunity for us to go that way. I don't know, what do you think, babe? Yeah, but there's like way out there is not good. Yeah. I think we're just gonna go this way. Maybe we'll do some bigger jumps over the weeks. Maybe we'll do like 2 paddock jumps. Once we're comfortable with these, with our breeders, if we can move them like we move our other ones, we can do these bigger jumps. Come on, pigs. Go. Go.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
All right, so Nat's getting these houses moved. Evie already came in, fed, watered all the birds. Nat's gonna get these houses moved. We got these pigs running parallel, which is what we want. Fresh grass. You can see what they're on here, and then we're just gonna continue to move them out that way. We're just gonna go that way. We'll run the birds right here. We'll move these birds here tomorrow. Right now, I do have this set up on the Energizer, so this fence is hitting on the Energizer. I just need to go get some more jumpers, and then we can utilize this cow fence to fire this thing up as well. You can see what these piggies did in a week. So they were here for a week. They did a number on it. So my goal when I came over here was I wanted to get all this just junk, all like the white grass. You can still see there's some white grass over here, and I still got a little bit over there, but for the most part I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. And this whole area was that, I don't even know what it was, but the cows came through here. They didn't want anything to do with it. So my thought was, let's get these hogs ran through here. They can tear up all that stuff, and hopefully we can encourage some dormant seed to pop up that the cows will actually graze on. So we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll just do it again tomorrow, or next year. Yeah, so Nat just pointed this out. I love seeing this, right? This is why we like pasture raising. I think, but when I came over, they stopped, but they're over here eating all the grass. So they're just, rummaging around. They ate all their grain, all their scraps. Now they're eating all the grass. Loving the grass. They're gonna fill up on the grass. Now that you have neighbors, pigs have neighbors. Okay, so big moves today. We had some big moves. We got to go get Annabelle milked. And the challenge with big moves with kids, we have 3 kids, 10, 7, and 4. My 10-year-old, Evie, she helps with chores. She comes out, does all the hens, and she brings her book out. She's hilarious. She's like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go read my book. I think she just went up to the barn. She's over there reading her book. The 7 and the 4-year-old are over here fighting. So we've got about 15-20 minutes of milking, so we just got to get power through the milking. Dealing with a 7 and a 4-year-old, they're just done. They're done. We've been out here. It is hot. They're hot. They're tired. They're at each other's throats. So we'll get through this. We'll power through this, and then I'll clue you in on what I think I talked about the turkeys, but I'll reiterate what we're doing. Hi, Izzy. What are you doing?
Come over here. Look it.
What are you doing, Izzy? Let's remember to turn this hose on. We gotta fill both of them. I haven't filled. It's weird. Maybell's up here. I don't know if she's in heat.
No, Abby was giving her.
Oh, Abby was giving her alfalfa. That's why. That makes sense. It is what it is. But, jeez. So that would have been.
He's like, I'm really surprised if she does. Go ahead.
That's the plan.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I think I talked about. I don't remember. I don't remember what I talked about. So here's the plan. We're gonna get. I set the brooder up in the high tunnel. We're gonna bring 5 turkeys out today. We'll bring 1 hot plate out. And we're just gonna see how they do. It's crappy to do this, but we're gonna run a trial run with 5 turkeys. I think they're gonna be okay. The way we rebuilt that brooder with the hardware cloth, I'm really not concerned. I do not want a duck in there. We don't have room for ducks because eventually we're gonna have 20 to 30 turkeys out there at a time. I mean, we're probably down to, what do you think? What do you think we're down to?
Probably 50 in the house, I bet.
We're probably down to 50. So at any given time, we're gonna have 25 turkeys out in the brooder, which is a lot because they're getting big.
Go out here in like 2 weeks.
Okay, so it'll be a week in the brooder. So here's the plan. Week in the brooder. We're gonna move the ones in the laundry room into the house. They're a week behind. We'll have the ones in the brooder out there for 2 weeks. And then by then they should be big enough to put out on pasture. We'll rotate them to pasture, move the ones in our living room out to the brooder for another week or 2, and then get them out to pasture. So
we also have to make the next gen hens mix with the...
Yep, prior to that, we've got to commingle the next gen hens with the old hens, which is fine. They're getting bigger, they're big enough. The way we do that is at night. So you never want to mix them first thing in the morning when they're all crazy and energetic. At night, they are roosting. Well, couldn't think of the word. At night, they're roosting. So when they're docile, they're chill at night, they're in there roosting, they're basically asleep. That's when once all the hens get in and start roosting, then I bring all the new hens in and I put them into the chickshaw. And that's how you commingle them. So we need to do that here in the next probably 2 weeks. So that gives them another 2 weeks to grow. We can bring the bigger turkeys out, give them the house that the next gen hens were in. And then the challenge we're gonna run into is we've got 2 big turkeys that are occupying 1 house, which is a waste. So I don't know if we bring them out and let them commingle with the ducks and then separate the turkeys, or if we put the older turkeys with those 2, we don't know. That's kind of the challenge we'll run into. We'll figure it out. But that's the plan. That's where we're going. Go. Okay, we are going to call it a day today. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. Our hope for this channel is that you're able to pick up a tip, a trick, a gold nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead and hit subscribe. Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up. Keep bringing those comments, feedback. Appreciate each and every one of you. We will catch you next time.